some reference in here. So Asia, yeah. So I was looking at this building over here. I thought that one would be pretty cool. Also a bit of contrast between the more traditional buildings. Although I'm starting to doubt a little bit now that I'm looking at it. I feel like it could be nice for this part of the village, the visitor part, but I feel like this facade I want to keep a bit more traditional. We could build it and see how it looks, of course. We can just get started on it, and if we don't like it, we can still change it. I need to redo my entrance. It doesn't fit well with the rest of yours do now. Yeah. That's how this stuff tends to go, right? I've seen you live doing that wonderful Langer habitat. Yeah, well, let's continue with that. So I'm gonna get some limestone. I like the limestone because it looks slightly grungier than some of the other stones. It's just a slightly rougher texture. So looking at what this thing looks like in real life, it's got a bit, okay, so already I don't like that it covers up that part. Of course we can move it to the side. Yeah, that should be fine. I think this needs to be... I never want to do the entrance either, so that's why I'm just going to guilt trip going into doing it for me. But I also suck at entrances. I feel like we all suck at entrances. We need to find someone else who can do it for us. So, and that's actually very high up. Oh, those were 2 axes. With the whole isn't available. Yeah. I mean, if I get a good... My problem is that I was trying to make something original. For my next project, I'm just going to steal another zoo's entrance and not give a damn. And I already know which one probably. Probably it's gonna be the one from Ulamuk. Let me think. I think this one will be nice because it's slightly wider. Also a little bit rounded. Could be interesting. Could also work on the America sections. Or is that finished? No, that is the least finished part of the zoo, and I kind of want to hold off on them. I kind of want to try to finish some things before we work on stuff that is basically nothing at the moment. Because this, I might do that sometime off stream, but I'm gonna like shuffle all of this stuff around anyway. But I kind of want to stop planning it out and kind of organically build towards it. So I want to finish the Australia area and the restaurant, and then see how the South America area can slot into that. Because I want to build like a playground over here. And I don't want that to mess up other things. I'm also trying to finish some sections in the zoo that have been started for almost a year now. Yeah, I mean, try 4 years with my Africa area. Like, the Africa area is, it's kind of nice that it's the first thing that we finish. Because it's technically the first thing that I built in Keypark as well. Like, when we did the first stream, the Africa area was partially sort of built. That works. Yes, Keypark is 4 years old. Yes, it is. I hate it too. The worst part is, like, or the interesting part, I depending on how you look at it, like when I was editing the stream compilation video thing, and it's literally like there's I've moved 2 times in that time. Like the first few streams were still in my student home in Eindhoven, which is also why Keypark is in Eindhoven. I think this will work out pretty well. Although maybe we want 3 windows, but then they will be pretty small. What do you say? 2 or 3 windows? I'm gonna stick to 2 for now, I think. Because I do like the big windows. And let's make this blue. But like weathered blue. I'm literally working on 6 different zoos like now. Well, better start finishing some of them. Time is running out. Quite new to the game, won't be getting the sequel for a while. Oh yeah, then it's fine. Then there is no issue. I want to zoom in on this. I want to know where this picture was taken. Oh, but it's from my GoPro. Then I might not be able to find it. Let me see. Kathmandu. There's no way I'm gonna be able to find it. Your building so far is like the same as your reference. Yeah, I want to zoom in on something, but I won't be able to do that. There's no way I'm gonna find it either. I mean, I think this video is taken from my right to the from the airport to the hotel. So what if I quickly find seeing I'm Buddha. Oh god, that does not help. Over here, Buddhist. No. Yes. Okay. Directions from Kathmandu Airport. Yes. By car. Sure. So supposedly that is the route. So can I drive that then? Oh. Yes. Oh, but I want to do the other way. No. Where? Google Maps is confusing me. Okay, wait, what does it look like? I feel like it should be possible to find it. I just don't know if it would be. You're building a Welsh zoo? No, no, it's in the Netherlands. So it's in the city of Eindhoven. It's so interesting to be back here, in a way. Oh, the other day I saw another ad of the Red Panda Network that they had a slot open on one of their zoo trips. which, for those who don't know, the trip I went on when I went to Kathmandu, or when I went to Nepal, was just a regular Red Panda Network eco trip. They also have a thing for people who work in zoos, the zoo trips. And whenever there's slots left, they'll open those to the public as well. Although I feel like if I asked nicely, I could just get in on one. But yeah, that's something I still would like to do at some point in the future. Join one of the eco zoo trips. But the period that they posted the ad for is when I'm gonna be away for my own holiday. So, oh hey, this is that building. So we know we're on track. This is this building. So we just need to keep driving. I think we might actually be able to find it. And now I don't really need the reference, but now I just kind of want to know if it's doable. Like, yeah, this is these buildings. I recognize this. I think we're like near these things now. Yeah, wait. Don't we have that? Yeah, that's this. This is so fun. Oh, I love this. I love that this is just working out. So that means that like 3 more. So we have these things. Okay. Wait, this is crazy. Here it is. Hey, it's the thing we're building. We found it. I hadn't. Honestly, I was not expecting to be able to find it. That's so interesting. Wait, okay, I'm actually really glad we did. I had no idea it had like just brick. And it like, ooh, okay. This is not at all what I was expecting. Go Earth is fun, yeah. Oh, Leon is building a Welsh shoe. Right, I see now. Okay, I'm really glad we looked that up, because this changes things. Yeah, exactly, the brick is perfect. So, let's take this, and we're going to flatten it. And take it kind of like this. I'm not going to take it out too far, or am I? I think I am. Take it out nice and far. That way. Okay, that doesn't look the best. I think we want to flip it. Because you're going to look at it from the bottom anyway. So most important for it to look good from the bottom. So let's take that down. That's going to be white, but it's going to be blue at the front. There we go. Hello, aviation. And then up here we can put something that's climbable. So that hopefully we can have some monkeys walking around up there. Oh, that would be fun. So I hope that works out. We'd have to see if we're able to connect that somehow. Maybe... something like... Huh. I actually didn't know these were climbable. That's interesting. I don't think it'll be helpful, but it is interesting. I mean, from a distance, this could look like just a power cable. Oh. Or like a piece of cloth. We'll keep the option open. Because another option would be... I wonder if we can... Ooh, I've got a great idea. Wait. Can we get a gutter? Gutter over here. What if we hide a climbing frame in the gutter? Could they access it? That's what I wonder now. So we'll put a gutter up here. Drop that all the way down. Just don't want it to clip into the Indonesia area. Then color it a bit. So we got our gutter. Then get a climbing frame. 6 meters. That's good. And if we just have that like this. How far down does that actually go? Almost all the way, but not quite. That's actually good. I want it to go to like there. Let's see if they can access that. I'm guessing not, but it's never bad to check. Okay, they cannot. But what if we hide it like sort of behind it? I mean, I guess the issue is that they can't get to there. So what if we put it on the other side? What if we put it over here about? They still can't get to it. But what if... Wait, what if we put it inside? And at the bottom... we put a thing as well, sticking out like this. You gotta go, that's fine. See you around. So they can get to that. Okay, but then they can't. Okay, so the gutter is covering it up. Yeah, so without the gutter they can. So we just need to figure out how to make that look good. So if we do it like this, it's probably not good enough. No. You'd think it'd be possible. If only we could disable collision. How can people build? It's the chickens. Okay. So that would work. Oh wait, okay, I'm an idiot. I got an idea. We just need to get a Planet Zoo beam climbable. Let's get the climbable beam, like this one. Except that one's not recoverable. Wait, climbable beam? Flexi? Oh, that... Okay, the better looking beam isn't flexi color, but that's fine. So we just get this beam, and we make it look like a gutter. And this beam is climbable, so then we don't have the issue. So probably want to take the... let's see, does this stick? No. Okay. Alright, so now they are technically able to climb up here. That's cool. We just need to make something. Something that will let them... What's the climbing of this thing look like? Not sure if I like this, but just as an experiment. What would that be like? Okay, they can't use it. Ooh, there we go. So that would be cool. God, I wish I had something climbable that isn't wood. So we could hide it better. Just trying a couple of different things. No. Let's see. It's all wood. Wait, the plaster segments? What? What? How? Why these? Oh, they're incorrectly labeled. Okay. Well, got me excited for a second. This is wood. Maybe the faux tree roots kind of give me hope in a way. But it would need to be... Oh. Huh. That's interesting. How it shows, but it doesn't. Isn't the thing climbable? The pole from the brachiation. Ooh. Ooh. That's a really good one. Oh, that's so much better than using this thing. Okay, wait. So what if we put that on this side and they might also be able to use it to access that? That would be perfect. Oh, you're a genius even. Like, this is the one thing that we wanted not to be, like, we found a use for this piece. That is incredible. So, yeah, now they won't be able to access it yet. Oh, they will. Well then, that is kind of perfect. But they aren't able to get onto this yet. But we can get a thin climbable log. Which... we would be able to connect to it, and that would be just like, oh yeah, it's just holding the thing together. Nice. I don't understand why before they were able to use this to access the roof and now they're not, but that's just how things be sometimes, I guess. Maybe if we get a branch like this. Nope. Also, where are these barriers? Because the game's not happy with what I'm doing. Oh god, don't touch that. Oh, that's actually kind of a pity though. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Because I kind of want to have them enter these windows up here. What? How did... Huh? What did we do that broke the climbing? We just moved the barriers. We gave them more... Excuse me? Game? What the fuck? I think we can make that work. And if not, problem for later. Go climb it. What are you... Don't you dare take a shit in front of my climbing frame. Wow. Rude. What the fuck? How dare he? How dare he do that? That was so uncalled for. Wait, I do need you. Okay, there. What? Okay, your rain pipe is now broken. No, it's not. Okay, let's try that again. I want this to work. Why can't he climb it now suddenly anymore? Like, these two are fine. What's blocking you? Let's make it go forward a bit more, I guess. I don't know what we changed that caused the climbing not to work. Like, what? Why wouldn't he want... Maybe it needs to have more overlap? It does, okay. That's weird. Oh hey, now they are able to. Okay, well, I'm just confused by all of this. But hey, look, it seems to be kind of working now. I guess it just needs more overlap. And we broke it. Oh. Oh god. What? What? Okay. Don't touch it. It is slightly crooked. That's just how things are sometimes. So now they're able to get onto the roof, which not sure if I want them to be able to get this high, but we'll see about that. It is kind of cool. No, okay, we definitely do want that. That is awesome. Also, just for them, like having all this verticality. But how do they get... How do they do it? I want to see him traverse this, because now I'm curious. Oh, oh, they just jump. Okay, that's interesting. And if you're in here... Yeah. Yeah, it will indeed be mudslide town. So what are you gonna do now? Are you can you like just get off of this? Let's see, what's he doing? Oh, oh, he's climbing. He's climbing? Question mark? Oh, oh, dude, look, there you go. Oh, they're using the drain pipe. Oh, oh god, they're distracting me. Okay, that's an escape point, that's fine. You know, they used it, sort of. I feel like I want to make this. He's not using it well, but he's using it. Exactly. Can't complain. The Planet Zoo monkey paw, literally. I gave him more space. Why did that break it? I mean, to be fair, I think I need to get rid of some of these bricks. Like they're messing with it, probably. Yeah, now it's a straight line. That should help. See what he does. Go do a thing. That counts. Yeah, scratching your butt is a thing. Alright, he's gonna climb. Let's see what he does. He's gonna go on the roof. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then he's just gonna go climb down the other side, isn't he? Yep. Damn it! Okay, I want to block this off. Don't get on the roof anymore, please. Emissive. Oh, we're in this facilities then. Emissive. Oh, there he goes. Hey, that looked kind of good. Ish. Yeah, except that he's sitting inside of the... Okay. Wait, we need this. Because that's probably going to break everything, isn't it? That's pretty good, actually. That's kind of better. Because that means they can't get onto the roof from here. I find it interesting that they could jump down this, but they somehow can't do the reverse. But no, this is cool, because now what we can do is we can just get some bedding. Maybe this one. Or this. No. Okay. No, we can just use this one, that's fine. So we'll just put in some bedding over here. And I think that should be fine. And hopefully that will invite them over there. To go sleep up there. And that will be really cool. Alright. Nice. Happy. Happy, happy, happy. Then, next step will be some concrete. Concrete. And there we go. Because these lines over here are like concrete floors, basically. So let's have something like that. And yeah, the next one you won't be able to see anyway, so there's no point. But we'll get some temple brick. Wait, there's going to be some viewing where the scale guy is. No, no, no. No, that's not going to be a viewing. That was just to scale the building to be, like, human-sized. I think what I'm planning is for these windows to be open and the langers to be able to climb into the windows to be able to get to their backstage. That's what I'm thinking about. And then their backstage will be kind of like up here. Along with being in here as well. I think it's too pinkish. Should be more orangey. No, I don't want it to be too much of the same color as the building beside it either. So I think I'm gonna go for something like this. Oh, that's not the axes I want. Okay. Eventually we'll be able to do something like what they have back there, I guess. Can we? It's pretty big. Hello, Lovro. Grunge. No, wait, it's just decal. We want some... do some fun decal things up here, like this one would be nice, but it's a bit big. I think we need that, but then smaller version of that, like this. This is perfect. I've been able to catch it live in a while. Oh, that happens. Life, you know. Do you have a favorite DLC? Ooh, that's a difficult one. I would say probably the Eurasia pack just had such amazing, like the sloth bear. Like the first thing that comes to mind when I think like, okay, what was a really good one is the sloth bear. And then I'm purely basing it off of like quality of the animals. Grasslands was also insane. I think it might be Grasslands. Grasslands was so good. Minus the tropical pack. Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. Starts looking around at all the stuff that I'm doing. Yeah, for building pieces, probably that. What Eben said. I'm bad at these kinds of questions. I noticed that, so today I was also editing the Beekse Bergen tour, which I hope to also be able to release soon-ish. I'm now almost done editing the second episode out of like, I think it's gonna be 4 or 5 of them probably. And man, I was just, I wish, I mean I couldn't have prepared any better, but I wish I did. Because while editing these videos, I'm constantly like, oh, why didn't I ask this question? Why did I ask him to follow up on the thing he said? Why didn't I do this or why didn't I do that? Like, it's frustrating to watch. And probably you won't notice it as you're watching the video. Like, I'm 99% sure it's really good video still, but I'm just looking at it and thinking like, oh, I could have been giving better answers myself, explaining things better, asking more, like, keep asking follow-up questions, because they have so much stuff to tell, the guests in the video. But whatever, I can't change that anymore. Limestone. I'm in the nature tab. Limestone. But yeah, I was super nervous when I was recording that video because because of the guests as well. It's like, oh, 2 of the coolest people on the planet are in a Teams call with me, and Teams is being a bitch. That was also not helping. But yeah, I was trying to make it as easy for them as possible by using Teams. Alright, and now let's get more damage. Decal. So I want to put this. Wait, let's straighten that out. Oh, straighten that out. Why isn't it straight? Why aren't you straight? I made you straight. Swear to God, if you're not straight. There we go. There we go. That's what I want to see. Oh, this is really funny. Wait, you gotta see this. Somebody just pressed the platypus button, which we still have, but I put it in the exhibit. I don't know how these people got here. How did you get here? What's gonna happen now? Come on. Show me what happens. Oh, they just disappear like that? Oh, that's lame. How did they get there? Did they like come from over here? Like bzzz, teleport to it or something? I don't understand. I don't understand. America, explain. Why aren't you straight? I made you straight. I swear to God, you're not straight. What potential, kids? Alright. Now this is the only downside to the thing that I'm using. No room for kids when you have many zoos of it. Exactly. They would just slow me down. Let's take this. We want to have a straight edge so that we can get our decals on. Very important. There we go. Yeah, we can have that all the way. Huh, that's interesting. So you can be in front of it, please. That's fine. And then here we want to make it blue. So we'll take a limestone, one limestone piece. What? Why isn't it blue? What? Become blue. There we go. There we go. And then we take this, we go back to the decals. Hello, Wawa Power. Wawa Power, my bad. But with kids, you convince your parents to get the kids zoo memberships for Christmas. I'll get my own. I'll get my own zoo memberships with blackjack and hookers. Nice. This is starting to look good. Everything looks good once you stick a bunch of decals on it. I am about the reference life. PC2 mod allows you to edit the sun and lighting. Oh, that would be so nice. I mean, that is one of my I don't have a name for it. My Planet Zoo 2 features that I do not expect to ever be added, but would love to have wish list. Is like being able to edit the sun's angle and such. Because there's certain types of lighting conditions that are just impossible to get. Like, did you know it is technically impossible to make a zoo in Planet Zoo that's on the southern equator? Because none of the zoo maps, like every map that you have has the sun rising in the east and setting in the west and pointing towards the north. So every zoo that you make is on the northern equator. only like an hour late, that just means that you missed all the rambling and stuff. And you're here for the actual building. Ooh. Okay, not sure if I'm happy with that. Let's get a... Oh wait, we already have a vendor here. Well, we could make that work, perhaps. I think we just want it to be ever so slightly tall. Wait. Not you. Okay. And we'll take everything up just a little bit. There we go. And yeah, we can't change that. That's just, that'll just have to be how it is. We can move these forward. There we go. Still blows my mind you can't advance duplicate and keep the scenery page open in JW free. Oh god. I can't imagine. Okay, I hope this doesn't completely break it. There we go. It's not the case anymore for Planet Coaster 2, so I don't think it's going to be the case for Planet Zoo. True. Hello, Tableau. Oh, come on. Guess they need to overlap more. Stupid climbing crane. That didn't solve it. Well, now I'll be damned. There's nothing logically breaking these apart. There. There we go. Okay, this did break a bit. Let's try and fix that. Okay. Not a huge fan of this, but looks like it should be working. Look at that. Is he gonna sleep? Or is he gonna climb? I think he's gonna climb. Ooh, oh. It ain't pretty, but it works. We also want to raise it up, I guess. See if that broke it or not. Of course that broke it. Of course that broke it. Freaking most illogical thing. But oh well. tried to cover the sloth climbing frame as climbable pieces so they could share with Kinkajous, and half the climbing frame doesn't work. Yeah. I can't wait for Planet Zoo 2 to include no collision. That's gonna be really nice. What's written on that building? Trinity Education Global Consultancy. Interesting. Dong Cheng. I like the contrast between Trinity Consultation or Trinity Education Global Consultancy and Dong Cheng. Alright. So where exactly is the Keeper Gate? Okay, it's this dead center. That's cool. Actually, I kind of want to use this one. Really make the bottom one look like shit. Okay, it's not. Why is my free build? Okay, there it goes. Oh, why is it at an angle? That's weird. Imagine being able to use the rope coils on the climbing frame and not messing everything up. Yep. That would be something. I think that's exactly what went wrong with this one. I do really hope that they can figure out the climbing for the sequel and make some improvements to it. Because, like I think Eben said in his video, it is definitely still amazing that the climbing frame is as good as it is, with all its issues, still. The fact that you can just build something and have them use it is awesome. Alright, so in real life this would be like opened up in a store. Not sure if we should do that. Oh. Wait. Oh. I'm trying to select this other thing. There we go. Oh wait, when we moved it, it did stuff I didn't know. Damn it. It did stuff I don't like. Yeah, I think that first trailer, oh, that was awesome. Or the gameplay reveal, I think, really showed off the climbing well. Oh, what's happening here? I guess these need to come forward a bit. No game, I want this one. There we go. Now it's just time for some windows, and then we're getting pretty close already. So, as always, we're going to take the framing pieces, because they just look ever so slightly more weathered. I don't think they're climbable. No. We'll have to figure out how we're gonna make the guys enter these windows. I think these should be roughly the same size. Okay, this one's slightly smaller somehow. Or is it? Wait, let's make these right up to the edge. Oh, that's not what I want. There you go. Close enough. So, in other news, Paradisa has finally announced the opening day of the Living Sanctuary, or Edenia. Ugh, still hate that name. But I am absolutely gonna be visiting. Really, really looking forward to that. I think this is gonna be my first time, like... no, actually, no, that's not true. I was gonna say, I think this might be my first time, like, going to the opening of a zoo area. But I've been to, like, one or two at the Beekseberg as well. Okay. They might not be perfectly same sized, but it's good enough. And then we can do this and this. Do those like that. Drop this down by one. Let's also do something like this. Just making it look a bit more detailed. Literally counting the days. Yeah. And it's so soon. I really wasn't expecting that. Alright. Now we just want like one of the windows to be opened. How will we do that? I guess we'll just get the glass pieces. Like these. These specifically. This is such a good window frame. Thank you. I do my best. That's gonna be an issue. But I think this is the smallest we got. No, we got this, I guess. I guess we can make that work. Ooh, barely. We can barely make that work, perhaps. Oh, damn. You're kidding me. Okay, wait. We can make it work. There we go. That should be fine. There we go, and then we go over here, do the same. We go over here. That's also fine. And then we got one open window. Let's have both windows open. Why not? There we go. I hate those windows, you can't connect them without the line. Yeah. I mean, that's for all of them, basically. Let's get some plaster. Just to get an area that's indoors. Or like just, yeah, to get something behind this that covers it up. Actually, of course, this side is going to get the brick wall. There we go. So we're gonna duplicate these. Let's drop that down into here. Find out that they're not the same size, of course. Oh. There we go. Starting to look good. So yeah, we got our plaster wall. Covering up the brick wall. To be fair, even in real life, you can't really connect windows up without getting a line. So it's kind of realistic when you think about it. So, buddy, yes. Don't like the start of this sentence. Is Keypark getting somewhere you can stay tonight? I don't think so. I get that you mean that something like this would be really cool for that. Even though these are like really small. Because they're semi-skilled. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to waste precious space on that. What the hell? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Confused me for a second. Like, how did I create a gap? These are 2 pieces. Right. Awesome. So, we got open windows here. We technically also got open windows down here, but I am gonna close this one. Glass panel. Oh. I wish more people would do safari lodges. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to break up the traditional architecture with something slightly more modern. It really makes it seem like that this is exactly what you'd see in a city like Kathmandu. Which makes sense because that's exactly what we took the reference from. As you saw by me literally going around Kathmandu. The amount of zoos that have overnight stays seems to be getting bigger and bigger each year. Yeah. Yeah, it's really a thing. I also like the fact when like news articles are like, this is, you cannot do this anywhere else in the world. It's like, yeah, you can. There's tons of places nowadays. I think it was also like the other day, I think Zooflits had an article. It's like, one of the only places where you can sleep next to elephants. I'm like, oh, well, I've already seen a bunch of places where you can do that, but sure thing. But yeah, people like those catchy headlines. But whenever, at least, okay, I'm not going to say whenever I do XYZ, because I too make mistakes sometimes, but I try to catch myself whenever I say like biggest something that I like verify that. Like when I make a statement like the biggest or the most expensive or the only one, then I will definitely try to look it up. Yeah, for Zooflits it's especially when they do stuff with zoos outside of the Netherlands. Is when they become a bit like extreme. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but let's give it a try anyway. Oh, that was a big bang. It's a little too big, I think. Let's do this and this. Let's see if we can get them inside those windows. So one possibility would be a rope. I wonder what would happen if I took a liana vine. Like, oh, those are big. Oh, hey. They're able to climb it. So what if... it's too big. Oh, what if we take... Wait, what if we take the arboreal feeding... Are these climbing? Or no? This is some really nice wood. I feel like I don't see a lot of people use this one. Because everyone forgets it exists. I feel like we might use that one. Oh, hey! They're able to get in here somehow. So why not up here? the exact same. Is it because I placed those things? It's the exact same. It's the exact same thing. Why would you be able to use one and not the other? Okay, wait. So there... How does this work? Hmm? Wait, why... Oh god. There we go. We got it. Let's see what this does. What will you do? I guess the main difference between these two is that this one has only one open window. Interesting. Okay. That's not what I was expecting there. I'll tell you that much. Okay, now what we'll do instead is take a nice thing like this. And take something over here. Make all food, water, enrichment, and not need a key. Oh, that would be nice. You know what I also want? In Beekseberg, I was having lots of issues today. That there was spoiled food in the enclosure, and the keeper just wouldn't come and clean it up. And I kind of want spoiled food and poop and stuff to just disappear on their own after a while in Sandbox. Hey, that works. Yeah. Yeah, I just want a button that's like, fix everything in the enclosure. Or just for it to happen automatically. Hey, look at how good that looked. It's actually starting to come together. Hey, Goron. Maybe remove one of the planks of the window so it looks like that one fell down. One of the planks of the windows. So like... No, what we should do... You gave me an idea, but we'll do it differently. So we'll take one of the non-climbable ones, like this. And we'll make a little windowsill. And then over here we'll do the same, except... Oh, wait, are these not... Oh, I thought I grouped these up. Whatever. We'll get the trim. Line that up with this one. There, the middle of it broke off. Or, actually, better yet, it broke in two. That's better. Hey, thanks for the idea. And then we'll also add these down here. How did I do it? Okay, you can very faintly see the other thing. Don't forget to add them to the bottom. Yeah, there we go. That works. Very cool. Oh, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Alright, we need to add more of this stuff on underneath this. Like so. Except not exactly. Because it should... like so. There we go. That's what we wanted. Wouldn't there need to be a door in the back so keep us... Yeah. There will be. So there will be an implied backstage and there will be implied doors up here, indeed. We're working on it. We're working on it. This is work in progress. Yeah, and I don't think we'll put stuff like curtains in here. Because that would just be a mess. Hey, Gabriel. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Oh. Appears I've created some conflict. What did you miss? We are working in the Nepal area again. Just building a lovely little building. Oh, wait. It's not what I want. And something like this. This. A bit big. Hello. Oh wait, you were already here. Wall power. You are. Unless you never visited Apple. Ooh, you should. It is really, really good. I actually didn't visit Apple this year. I think the first time in 3 years that I haven't visited. All year, but don't need to visit every zoo every year. I had other priorities this year, I guess. These chickens are making me go crazy. Oh wait, it's what I thought it was. I want this one. Oh, I see the issue. Okay, wait. I want this to be here, and I want this to be more forward. which means we also want all this other stuff to be more forward, which is slightly more complicated. Okay, this one's already good. Able to select these. This is going to be interesting. Wait. Oh. Wait. You, and you. Right. Let's do this. Take our plaster wall. Get that out here. Same thing over here. There we go. And this back. And we're gonna get this to line up again, or try to. There we go. There we go. Very cool. Is it just me or is that not painted straight? Oh, that's a lovely detail. Let's add that. And so we can do this and do this. But ever so slightly only. There we go. One of the bad things about living in Brazil is that there aren't many zoos and aquariums. And the ones that we do have mostly sucks. Yeah, a friend of mine is in Brazil currently still, I think. I think they're flying back like tomorrow. They did go to a zoo. And what they showed me was pretty good. I think it was the Sao Paulo Zoo. Oh, I hate it, but in a good way. Like it's triggering my OCD that I don't have. Awesome. What are those? I think those are like lights. A lot of Nepal. I don't think I want to do that inside of the enclosure, but what the hell? I was like, why the hell is there smoke? No, but a lot of buildings in Nepal will put up like Christmas lights. It's the best way I can describe it. Wait, let me actually find my hotel. Wait. Does this still have my... No, it does not still have my route. Let me get to... Wait, what? Where did my thing go? Where's my roadmap? Hello? Or whatever. Buddha Stupa. This was my hotel. No, it's not. Where was my hotel? It was around here. I forget what my hotel was called. Where's the noodle place? Hot and cold spicy noodles. Oh, it's up there. Oh, here. Hotel Shadowy Hue. Can I get into street view there? No, we can't. Damn it. The thing across my hotel had it. Probably if we go down here, we can find some of the cable hell. No, surely I can find it. Because I kind of want to do it in the visitor side of things, just not in the animal enclosure. Let's click a random street and see if we can find it. I want an example of this. It was so common. I feel like you could see it literally everywhere. But I need to get to the shopping part. I need to get to the touristy bit. Where's the stupa? Where is the stupa? Buddha stupa. Let's go over here. Surely one of the things around the stupa has it. No? Well, anyway, trust me. Let me go to the Hard Rock Cafe. Hard Rock Cafe, Kathmandu. That's a much more commercial street. I bet one of these streets has it. One of these buildings. It's like diagonal Christmas lights. The only way I can describe it. Why can I not find it anywhere? It doesn't help that it's daytime, so you don't see it as much. But let's go back to a picture of the hotel. Maybe we can find it. Yeah, this is it. This is what I meant. So this is something you'll see a lot. Your hotel? This is in Nepal? Yes, where I was. Prague Zoo is definitely really nice, yeah. Try to think of any good ones. Ooh, what's happening here? What did I do? Wait, did they get colored somehow? Oh, we colored the ceiling. And that also recolored the concrete. Okay. There. Let's go back to our reference. Alright, I think we're basically there. We just need the keeper entrance, and then we're done. And then, yeah, the implied backstage, I guess. Which we could steal from the birds, maybe. We'll see that in a second. But first we need to figure out what we want in terms of the keeper access. So I'm thinking let's take the temple brick. I'm visiting Zoopark Boval end of March, start of April, and some castles. I hope to see the hippo aviary in the dome and more. Yeah, see what you can, right? I'm also going to Boval this year. Not in March, though. In March, I'll be doing something a little more exciting. Okay, let's see. How far down can we bring this? This is as far down as it goes. Which is enough. Oh. Yeah, that slight step isn't gonna kill anyone. I guess. Yes. I am. Okay, we need to take all of these. Move it up. We also need to get some grunge. Guess we need to get this. It's a little extreme. What if we made it blue again? But like slightly different. I also hope Boval is worth it because, as I said, I'm also going there, so. Gordon, if you ever visit Brazil and do want to visit a zoo or more, I think the ones I recommend the most are Animalia Park, Parque de Ave, and the Sao Paulo Zoo. Maybe Bioparque do Rio and Zoo Brasilia. I will try to remember that. To be fair, so I have a friend whose girlfriend is from Brazil, so I'm sure they can point me in the right directions if I ever were to do that. But probably if I go to Brazil, I wouldn't be visiting that many zoos. My focus would then definitely be on wildlife. Just like now with Uganda. It's like, okay, yes, I'm going to go to the zoo of Entebbe because it's like literally right there as you arrive in the airport. But other than that, I see no reason to visit any other zoos. I'm just gonna see some wild animals. Hey, that works pretty well actually. Very cool. From pictures I saw a review, Boval. Yeah, Boval is supposed to be really, really good, yeah. I definitely have my hopes up. I don't like this step after all. I want it to be, actually, yeah, we can continue this not really a sidewalk thing. The door. Ooh, have you considered going to Aqua Zoo yet? Wow. You probably should sometime this year. They have 3 baby giant otters. It should be a bit closer than Boval, to be honest. Oh. Alright. You visited Aqua Zoo. Well, I'd say this year it's probably worth visiting again if you want to see 3 babies. I can warn you, judging by the 3 baby giant otters I saw in in Zlin, they are very loud. But who knows, maybe that's why you like them. Oh yeah, in Münster they are also really loud. The dome doesn't help. It echoes through the dome. Same thing in Leipzig. Oh. Yeah, a lot of zoos have that. A lot of zoos have a map on the Google Play Store. Well, what's stopping you? What I think I want to do? I think I want to not have this. And instead get this. Sideways. And let's see, how low can we go with that? Quite a bit lower. But not that much. Probably I want it like this. It should be fine. There we go. And then we can take temple brick. So the only thing I don't like about this is that the bricks are vertical. But honestly, from a distance, you really... Is that door meant to look like a pair of eyes and a mustache? It's not a mustache. These are the all-seeing eyes of Buddha. You know, over here we were walking around the Buddha Stupa. This is the Buddha Stupa. These are the all-seeing eyes of Buddha. And in one of our references we also saw that on a door somewhere. In Patrap, I think. So... Nice. Okay, wait. I think we can, for the most part, eliminate these vertical bricks. If we do something like that. And then if we do, that doesn't work. Let's see if these can help. Wait, but at that point, what's the point of using... what's the point of using the windows if we're doing this? Oh well, whatever. Now it's gonna be an unnecessary detail. Oh creep. Oh creep. Okay, wow. This is... Well, you're lucky with Keypark Overload then. Oh. There. Kinda wish those things were a bit smaller. But this will have to do. Wait, why? Let's do that. Yeah, I still need to make a video about the new area in Overload. At this point it's kind of old news, but maybe I'll wait until the summer to have it like kind of grown in a bit more. I have a subscription to Overload now, so I can go whenever I want. Just need to pay gas. The curse of being an adult and no longer having a lease car and infinite gas. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Because we talked about it before. I want to use this as the door. I hope that doesn't mess up something. I feel like the game might not like it. I don't know if the keepers are gonna try to feed the animals on it. Is it accessible? It's inaccessible. Okay, then I'm guessing they're not going to. Which is good. That's what we want. We can do something similar to that though. If we take some wood over here. Actually, I don't... As far as a keeper gate is concerned, it's not great. Because with a keeper gate, you like to have some kind of mesh. Or like some way to look through the door. So I'm gonna think about this a little bit more. Make a different door. You guys getting bored of the chickens yet? Oh yeah, Leipzig is awesome. Don't blame you for that. Right, Eben? Better get started hyping up about that as well. Look, you're the one who keeps not saying no. Yeah, when will that be done anyway? Because I don't think it'll be this year, which is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, we have slightly too many. I mean, that was my issue last year as well, and I think that's a good thing for this year. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I want to see just in the Netherlands, so I don't have to go on that many zoo trips, to be honest. Outside of the Netherlands, like outside of the things that we have planned, which is good. Oh, look at him! He was up there. That's awesome. Oh, I love that it's just kind of working. It's all coming together. Yeah, we do, we do. The best Kawadi exhibit. I've seen quite a few cool ones. Yeah, the one at Burgs is really nice. The one at Overloon was okay. But I think they passed away now. Or they're waiting for them to pass away. I don't know. But they're not going to get new ones. Because that area is going to be the Asia area. Alright. Let's see. So what I kind of want to do here is just create kind of a screen door. I guess we can use wood for the frames of that. Wait, this is climbable? Oh wait, this is climbable. Okay. It's in the same group. Yeah. Let's get the Twilight framing again. So we'll do this, this. We'll get into the middle. Do this. Ooh, I have never seen the one in Antwerp, I don't think. Maybe as a kid, because apparently we used to have an Antwerp subscription when I was little. But I have no memories of that. Alright, that's neat. Then we can not have door handles because monkey. Although, ranch. We can have them on this side. Not sure if that will be visible from the outside, but just for our sake. And now I think I'll have the butterfly netting. Let's see, is this recolorable? I know that we begged them to make this recolorable, but I guess they never did. That's fine. Water wheel. See if we can do this. And now the keepers will kind of show up out of the dark. If we would have put the path like that. I mean, they still kind of do, right? Yeah, we need to update this path. Let's make it the red staff path. Yes, clean that up. Go back inside. Goodbye. Okay, I do not like the mesh that we chose. If it was recolorable, it would have been great, but like this, no. So I'll just use this one. This one. That one's really big. I'd rather not. We can make it work. So make that black. Never been to the Antwerp Zoo. What's stopping you? It's quite good. It's a good zoo. There we go. Double up, triple up, whatever. I guess behind the mesh door, we can have a normal door. Yeah, true. Or like a third? Crazy. Has it gotten even more then? Since I was last there? I mean, I haven't been in like 2 or 3 years. Granted. Okay, let's get rid of the water wheel. And we'll get... Let's see if it looks good. Oh. Don't know if this will look good. Well, that's fine. Now to just get some more plaster out here. Yeah, I don't like that actually. Just want it up here. Oh, it's actually higher than the windows? Hmm. Okay, I think it's fine. What's that thing in the back? Oh, that's part of the roof. Okay. Alright. Another stream, another Nepal building. Almost done. We don't have... Oh, we got some Z fighting by the looks of it. There we go. And we need to do a little bit more of this sort of stuff. But I am going to wrap it up in a bit. Because I'm a little tired. That does add a lot, doesn't it? It's all in those little details. There we go. So we got a double door system for our keepers. I guess in the double door they would have door handles here, because how else would they get out? Like, still a Langer isn't supposed to be able to get in there. What about using the flexi-colored tarp looking piece behind the mesh? You mean this one? But the whole point of the mesh is that I want it to be see-through for the keepers. To be able to safely enter without letting monkeys inside. Pongoland is indeed... I think Pongoland is pretty hard to beat. I wouldn't even be able to think of anything that comes close to Pongoland. Wait, what's this? How did that happen? Oh, that makes sense. I know how that happened. Bratislava, really? I wasn't expecting to hear that. Not that I know anything about it, it's just... doesn't exactly scream amazing primate house to me. Couldn't if it was tarp, they could move it and look in. True, but I think this is fine. It is thematically appropriate enough. Like, to me it's just like a bug net, basically. It can be explained away as a bug net. Sure. Go ahead. My least favorite big zoo. I mean, define a big zoo. Bouillon is pretty big. I guess Bouillon is more medium-sized too. What's a Discord? It should be in the description of all of my videos. Okay, you can't even really see that from down there. Maybe if we do this, like, we could do this, but then we're blocking the window, so that doesn't work. Maybe we just need the crowberry bush instead. Oh, but it's also, it's too thick. That's better. It's not really... Yeah, this might show up. That just looks weird. I don't know. I don't like it. Alright. I think enough is enough. I think we got it. So at some point I will need to add some doors to it. On the inside still. And we need to... Okay, wait, let's quickly do a little bit of cleanup in here. Because this is pretty bad. So the least we can do is... oh wait, no, that's above the door, so we cannot clean that up. These can go down here. see. Interesting. School. I still remember the school trip to Artis, and I was the only that liked it. Oh no. Uncultured. Alright, let's just do something like that. And it at least looks clean. Alright, another building done in our Himalaya area. One left. Actually, two. We also need something over there. And then over here, we actually need a bunch of other stuff because we also kind of want... I think over here I want to have a little separation area for them. Which we could also have up here somewhere, but I think that's going to be pushing it a little bit. Like, we already have an issue in the fact that we need to hide this stuff. I might make the building a little bit taller, to be honest. Maybe that's something I should do. Like, add a little bit, because now also there's not a lot of space between the windows and the top. So I feel like I could make that like 1 meter taller, and then it would also help in hiding. Like, if this was 1 meter taller, what would that look like? Wait, let's lose the temple brick, because they're pretty close. Yeah, that too. There we go. I'm mainly thinking about the aesthetics from this side right now. This is a very sophisticated building. Oh, so good at this. Okay, just to get an idea of... So obviously from up here, you're not, or down here, you're not going to see it. But from like back here, from here it starts to peek over. But I think that adding that extra 1 meter is a good idea. Because realistically, the ceiling would also need to have like a bunch of stuff in it, probably, like HVAC and things, because it's a big event hall. Well, it's a moderately sized event hall. But yeah, we do also need to think about the netting indeed, which will be interesting. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. That's future me's problem. Today's me is just going to enjoy the fact that we made a very nice looking building. And look at that. The keeper goes through, and he even goes through the second door. So that's all good. Awesome. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap it up over here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me put together a little building. Probably we'll just be back in this area the next coming streams. Just slowly whittling away at this. It's nice to have something straightforward to work on in the streams. I hope you look forward to the Keypark National Park tour. And that's going to come out probably... not this Friday, but next week on Friday. And yeah, sometime after that, more videos about Keypark. Big tours coming up, other things are coming up. And we're only a couple weeks away from Paradisas Idenya opening, which I'll probably get a video out from as soon as I can as well. So we've got a lot of cool videos coming out. I got a lot of cool things in the pipeline, and I'm just gonna keep whittling away at that. So, hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna wrap it up here. See you around.